clear goals in life, but find you keep on getting interrupted by the pulse and rhythm of everything else? Just like a quartz crystal watch, this practice gives your goals a strong and regular pulse. So join me for this short practice to keep your dreams and desires going like clockwork. An intention practice includes a couple of yoga postures, a breathing practice, and a meditation using an intention bracelet. Everything is based on an ancient healing tradition called Ayurveda. For this practice, we're using a quartz intention bracelet, which embodies all 5 elements. It helps you stay clear on your intentions, and it amplifies the power behind them. A few intentions you can use with this practice are: I live my true purpose. My body, mind, and spirit are in balance. I am clear about my life's purpose. You can do this practice without an intention bracelet, but if you'd like to get one, the link is in the video description below. The way you use an intention bracelet is to repeat your intention over and over again using the beads as counters. I'll move in a little closer so you can see how to do it. So here we are. We've got the 3 gemstone beads. You'll notice one is a little bigger than the other 2 on either side. You'll begin your meditation at the smaller bead just after the big one. So you say your intention, and for this practice we're doing today, we're going to use the intention, my body, mind, and spirit manifest my intention like clockwork. So we're beginning here at the small bead just after the bigger bead. My body, mind, and spirit manifest my intentions like clockwork. Move to the next bead. My body, mind, and spirit manifest my intention like clockwork. Next bead. My body, mind, and spirit manifest my intention like clockwork. And we continue moving around the beads. You're just counting on the wooden or gemstone beads. You ignore the sterling silver spacer beads. All the way around until you get back to this bigger bead in the center. Here you stop and you say thank you, knowing you've already set your intention in motion. So let's do the practice. Feel free to modify any of the postures that don't feel good for you. We're going to start in bridge pose. So feet are planted, knees hip width apart. Coming down on the ground, you'll bring your hands underneath you, sort of like roll your shoulder blades underneath you. Press into your feet to lift your hips, and then just clasp your hands together underneath your hips. Be sure that your knees feel comfortable, and feel free to adjust your feet either closer to your buttocks or away a little further until you feel comfortable through the knees. And we'll stay in this posture for maybe 3 to 5 breaths. If this feels like it's too much, you can always modify the posture by putting a block underneath your hips, like this. So the block is just underneath the back of the pelvis. And in this case, you would just let your hands rest, maybe palms facing down. Keep the back of the neck long and relaxed. And still good to keep a little bit of pressure through the soles of the feet so that the legs stay engaged. From here, we'll bring the knees into the chest, letting your hands wrap around the knees. As you inhale, let the legs move away a little bit so you can take a full breath. And as you exhale, pull the knees into the chest. And now we'll come around onto hands and knees. And this is a very modified headstand. Again, if you're not comfortable with this posture, leave it out and just stick with bridge or another posture you feel good in. We'll start in all fours, and then you're going to come down to your elbows and bring your hands together, just cupping one hand over the other. And then you'll just place your forehead on the tops of your thumbs. So your hands are like this. And you'll place your head on your thumbs. So headstands embody all 5 elements as well. So we're calling on the qualities of all of those elements with the postures, the breathing practice, and the meditation. And you'll learn a lot more about that when you purchase a bracelet. There's all kinds of supporting materials that help you learn a little bit about Ayurveda. Now, if you want to take this up a little bit more, you're going to flex in through your feet and just lift the hips up slightly. Now, this is quite demanding on the shoulders, so you really have to see what feels best for you. It's fine to just stay like this. You're more looking for the mental, emotional benefits of each of the postures, not the physical strength. So about 5 breaths here. The shoulder blades are sliding down the spine. And when you're ready, you'll come over onto your back for our final posture, Shavasana. So laying with your legs extended, feet flop out to the side, laying on your back with palms turned up, shoulders relaxing back towards the ground. And pausing here for a few breaths. Check to make sure that the neck and shoulders in particular are relaxed, and the face. And then when you feel ready, you'll come over onto your right side and sit yourself up gently. We'll come to the breathing part of this practice, and we'll be incorporating a mudra or hand gesture as well. More about mudras in another video. You'll start by bringing your hands into prayer pose, and then just fold your index fingers so the fingertips are touching, and let the thumbs stay resting on the sides of the index fingers. So it looks like that. Other fingers are extended. And you'll just hold that in front of the chest, let your shoulders relax. Closing the eyes, and we'll focus on the breath for about 5 to 10 breaths. And you want to feel the entire rib cage expanding out to the side on the inhales and then softening again on the exhales. Another 3 breaths or so. And now let's come to our meditation using the intention bracelet. And we're using the intention, my body, mind, and spirit manifest my intentions like clockwork. And so we'll start with that smaller bead after the bigger bead, or just repeat the phrase if you don't have an intention bracelet. Let's do that now. My body, mind, and spirit manifest my intentions like clockwork. Move to the next bead. My body, mind, and spirit manifest my intentions like clockwork. Next bead. My body, mind, and spirit manifest my intentions like clockwork. Next bead. My body, mind, and spirit manifest my intentions like clockwork. And we'll continue with that all the way around, or just continue in your mind, in silence. Once you're at that bigger bead, you'll pause there and say a heartfelt thank you, knowing you've already set your intentions in motion. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed that practice and that you do it anytime your dreams and desires need a little bit of a power boost or amplification. If you'd like to get an intention bracelet, you can get the link in the video description below. If you found this practice useful, please subscribe for more practices like this, and feel free to share. Bye for now.